Hi Capricorn, welcome to your November monthly messages from Spirit Reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. So this is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Capricorn. Please note that this is a general reading, not a personal one-on-one reading. And I do want to say, guys, that there have been a lot of scammers in the tarot community here on YouTube and on Instagram. Please be aware that I am not offering personal readings at this time. I will never ask for your payment information to get a personal reading, to give you a personal reading. I do not have a WhatsApp. I only have 2 Instagram accounts that are associated with the links in the description box. Nothing else is me. If you are receiving these comments, these messages, please do your part in just blocking them, reporting them, so we can get YouTube and Instagram to take them down and protect yourself, Capricorn. So let's go ahead and jump right on into your messages for November, Capricorn. What do you need to know about November? What does Spirit want you to know at this time with what's going to unfold for you in November, or maybe what's already happened in November, to give you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance that you're looking for? So let's see. Okay, I'm going to keep these 2, put these 2 back. But first we have the 6 of Wands, Leo energy. And it says, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Awards, scholarships, or promotions. So Scorpio, I almost called you Scorpio. Maybe some of you have Scorpio in your chart. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. There could be a Scorpio cross watcher here. But Capricorn, there is something you are being recognized for, praised for by your spiritual team. Maybe you'll start to see that in the 3D world through your friends, your family members. Capricorn, you've held something down here and you've made it work. You've made it a success, and it was not easy. Something that you had to work very hard towards, and there are times you were almost giving up. There are times where you just wanted to completely just abandon your plan, your project, and you didn't. And there's something that is going to be shown here in November for you guys. And you're standing out with your specific skills, talents, with what you bring to the table at your job, in your friendships, in your romances. There is someone that's seeing you for all your worth, Capricorn, that they want to give you praise for. Maybe some of you are hanging around your friends a lot more recently, maybe because you've been doing a lot of work, you've been having a lot of classes, or you've been dealing with things in your life that have been overwhelming you. But by taking this break to enjoy the people around you, the friends that you've been making, the friends that you haven't heard from in a long time, but you're looking to reconnect with, they're making you feel better about yourself, about your life situation for a lot of you. And this is what's uplifting you, Capricorn, making you know that you've done a great job in life, at your job, in general. Don't be so hard on yourself. For some of you, you need to hear this. That may have been overwhelmed, that may have been stressed out. You're getting the work done, and that's half of co-creation, Capricorn. And then we have divine guidance here with Archangel Sandalphon, with the Hierophant, Taurus energy, Capricorn energy for me as a reader. And it says, the search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. Before I even read this card, it's already bringing about surrounding yourself with the people that enlighten you, that awaken you, that make you feel alive, that make you feel appreciated, that make you feel like you're learning from the conversations you're having. Or maybe, Capricorn, this is what you're serving the purpose to those people around you. What you talk about are things that need to be brought to someone's awareness. And I don't even feel like you're aware of this 100% of the time, but you guys drop like truth bombs. You guys give facts, and you guys explain your views on life that really touch and stick with so many people around you. And people do look to you as someone of influence, as someone that they could go to for guidance, they could go to for help, that you have a higher understanding. You guys are in a very spiritual place within your life, or maybe you've always been very spiritually connected. You've had an awareness that a lot of other people in the general population don't have. And I feel that's from the past lives you've experienced and the lessons that you've gained from those past lives. You have ancient wisdom that you've carried, maybe even passed down to you ancestrally through line of priests, priestesses, teachers, shamans, whether you're aware of this ancestry or not. I do feel that you guys have a lot to show for this world, a lot to give for this world. And you do have the potential to have a big impact in November. And I think you're starting to see it in November. The people that are telling you, thank you, Capricorn. The people that are saying, you've told me this and it's changed me. It's made me think in a new way. It's made me want to act. Whether this is from you or you're looking for advice, any advice that you're giving or receiving is going to make a major impact on what you choose to do in November that's leading you to recognition, reward, and success here. Some of you may be meeting a mentor in the middle of the month, whether that is directly in your community or you're finding a tarot reader online, a spiritual guru, someone that's teaching you so much about how to handle certain situations in your life, wounds, that is giving you a big awakening, a big wake-up call in a positive way, not in a negative way. Because again, if you are the Hierophant, you're already aware of everything that's happening in your life and why it's happening. But with whatever you've been working towards, that is starting to give you the thumbs up, the congratulations. It is cementing your path, your purpose even further. Whether that is a spiritual one or that's one that you've been guided to make in November, to cement in November. For some of you, this may be a job offer that you'll be getting in the month of November that is going to put you in a higher position than where you were or where you've been these last few years in your career. Let's keep going. Tell me more about November for Capricorn. Epiphany with the Hermit and Archangel Raziel. Wow, and it says, joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. So this is very interesting because maybe in the beginning of the month, whether you've been around friends, hanging out with friends, you've been getting so much experience. You've been getting so many lessons, so many situations that have been mirroring to you, things that have been starting to impact you on the inside, your new perspectives on life, your new goals in life, things that you want to dedicate yourself to, things that you want to be loyal to and devote so this can all happen. But towards the end of the month, it's almost as if, all right, I've been learning, experiencing, growing so much by the people around me, by the situations that have made me be in the spotlight. But by the end of the month, you guys are taking a wind down. You're taking a break. Maybe some of you are going to be around family members because of the holidays that are coming up. And it's like, all right, that was a lot. Let me go within. Let me internalize things that I have been learning through what's been mirroring to me in the outside world. And there's some sort of aha moment that will be happening for you guys, that once you see it, you're never going to unsee it. It's going to be that awakening here with the Hierophant and the Epiphany, the Hermit card, that is going to forever guide you in a different way and a different perspective. That is more in alignment with your soul purpose here. Whether that's finding the job you've been looking for, the role you've been wanting to take, the path you've been wanting to go on. It's specifically created and catered to your blueprint, Capricorn. So those of you that have been getting those opportunities, those offers, or those downloads from being around other people, almost as if those conversations of, Capricorn, you'd be really good at so-and-so, or I think this would be great for you. Some of you are kind of becoming in alignment with that, with whatever has been suggested for you that is coming from a good place. Of course, some people do have haters around them. Capricorn, your haters are powerless. I don't even think they have the power on you to affect where you're going in life. And for the most part, you've cut those haters out, those people that have been draining you, that put you down. I think you've been welcoming more people that uplift you, enlighten you, inspire you, and that has been shifting you into the person, into the situation that you've always meant to be on. And then bottom of the deck, 3 of Raphael. Nice. Cancer energy. And it says, reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. So with the Three of Cups here, again, definitely reunions may have been happening for you at the beginning of the month, reconnecting with old friends, maybe old romances for others of you. Does not have to be the case, of course, but there is something of love surrounding you, Capricorn. Whether you see that in your 3D world or your spiritual team is coming forward now to say that we fully support you on your purpose of what you want to accomplish in your life, what you want to make an impact on in your life. Those are things that you will have not only the ability to do so, but you'll leave a long-lasting impact on whatever community, whatever job, whatever industry that you guys are working towards. You have that ability, Capricorn. Some of you are very aware of it, or even November is the time you're becoming so aware of the impact you have. The energy you give out is so uplifting, is so inspiring. And even seeing your story, Capricorn, where it may have not have been easy with the cards you were dealt or where you had to go to get here, the extra hours you had to work, the extra time you had to isolate yourself to get your studies on, to get some sort of problem dealt with. Those were choices that were hard for you to make. But now that that has been taken care of, I really do feel in the beginning of November, or at least by the middle of it, it's starting to open you back up again to the people, to the situations, to the events, the parties even that you'll be invited to, holiday parties. Your friends miss you and want to hang out with you, will be hitting you up. But I do feel with the experiences that we will be having November is leading you to some sort of epiphany by the end. That is going to be the catalyst for another awakening for some of you, or even just a new idea of how much further you want to go. Your journey can be taken very, very far with the Hierophant here. The new conversations you're bringing up that are inspiring you to learn so much more about a certain topic, about a certain philosophy, religion, spiritual concept. Those are things that are meant to become in your awareness, because it's a part of your journey and a part of your path, Capricorn. So stay open to the conversations, the experiences that are happening for you in November. And I think with the Three of Cups here, yeah, with those of you who have been more open to hanging out, that are making the time to hang out, through your friends, through your family members specifically, they're going to show you how much you mean to them, how much having you around is so much of a light in their life. We saw it with the Hermit card already. You are a light to others, Capricorn. Know that, and you're going to see it too. So let's pull some oracle cards to dive deeper into this for November for you guys. Tell me more about November for Capricorn. Ooh, okay, that fell off the table. 1 second, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, sorry about that. You have the Devil card. Now, very clearly, this is feeling for me what I was talking about, that the harder things to overcome, the things that made you fearful, scared, doubtful, that you had to address and face. And like I said, even in the beginning of the reading, people or situations you had to cut out so you can be more in alignment with yourself, that you can feel more a part of yourself than having others judge you, others have expectations of you, or even a job situation that's demanding too much of you, that doesn't pay you your hard work and your dedication. Spirit wants me to bring forward that you've faced the devil and you've overcome the devil in your life, whether that is specific relationships, specific thought patterns and beliefs about yourself. What this card says is take care immediately to avoid temptation and deceit. Now, with this being under the Six of Gabriel, for some of you guys where you're getting that light, you're getting that attention, maybe for some of you with these Three of Cups even, there's certain people that you cut out that are now trying to come back into your life because they see your shine, they see your glow, they see your accomplishments, whether that's through social media or even they're hearing about it because you guys have mutual friends, family members who are still in connection with them or whatever, right? So anything that may be people that you've already been aware of their lower vibration, who are trying to come back in, who are trying to give you flattery, Be aware of that, Capricorn. I think you have clearly with the Hierophant and the Hermit, the discernment to know who those people are and who they're not. But I think too, with this Six of Wands, as high as you fly, make sure that you don't get out of yourself, maybe. There may be things or temptations that are going to feed your ego, but maybe that's all a spiritual test here to see how much of your ego you've been addressing and healing. We all have ego. Let's be real. There's not one of us on this planet that has reached that full nirvana, because we wouldn't be here right now if that's the case, right? We would be assisting others in spirit forms or moving on to the next frequency in the next lifetime, which we can discuss in another video about my beliefs in that. But for those of you guys, there may be certain things that it feels like people specifically for a lot of you that may start to try to rub you the right way into getting you to accept them back. Maybe again, for some of you, old romances that are trying to make its way back into your life because they see how well you've been doing. They see your glow up. They're tempted. They want you. They're hungry. But this is what is being reactivated in your life, Capricorn, not to tempt you and not to make you feel like you're constantly going to battle this. For most of you, I feel this is the final test. The universe testing you to see if you really are done with the karmic cycles that are still trying to instill themselves in your life. This is the time to say no to them. I'm in a higher path and a higher vibration moving forward to better things. And maybe some of you will be addressing that in the beginning of the month, or already have been addressing that and have been wondering, did I make the right choice? Did I do the right thing? Absolutely. And that's why Spirit wants to congratulate you, Capricorn. And they may still be hungry. They may be upset, but they can't dim your light, Capricorn. They know they're powerless in that. And that's what's bothering them the most. Let them be bothered. Don't take on their energy. Don't take on that situation for you to do the work for them or to be part of that cycle again that you've long dealt with, honestly. So Spirit wants to even show you by bringing this back into your life how much you've outgrown it and evolved from it. Let's keep going. Tell me more about November for Capricorn, Spirit. High Priestess. Yes. Harness mystic power. This is what you guys have, and I think some of you already are aware of this, working on it, connecting more with Spirit, connecting more with your intuition and your manifestation abilities, talents, skills. You really are, for some of you guys, light workers, healers with what you do for your job, what you do for other people. You have a strong intuition that's growing even more, Capricorn. I feel for some of you, you've been led to more tarot readings, to more classes or more research on how to further this understanding of your intuition, of the synchronicities that reoccur in your life. Being pulled by it is a purpose in itself for this to finally be addressed on your path. But okay, for some of you, like I said, you do have mystical abilities and talents. And some of those have been from past lives that now you guys are becoming very aware of. Whether you guys have been doing past life regression readings, been meditating on your past lives, or this has been inherited to you through your bloodline. I've picked up on that multiple times for Capricorn, and it's coming here again. For some of you that may doubt it, you do bring a magic to this world. You have that ability to create magic in your world. And I think that's what you're rising above, Capricorn, is whatever the devil tried to hold you down from believing you didn't have these abilities, that you weren't drawn to the spiritual, mystical, metaphysical side of things for no reason. It's too much. It's too much of a coincidence for it not to be a purpose in your life. Some of you may have been seeing black cats a lot, quite frequently. Maybe seeing cats a bit. The black cat to me is a symbol of the Egyptian goddess Bastet, of pleasure, of magic, of rewards in abundance even. So for you guys, Bastet may be a goddess that's coming through to encourage you that the path you're on is going to reward you and fulfill you. And just start connecting with your higher self, your true self even, that you may feel like you can't be 100% around your direct community. Whether you do come from a religious background or a very scientific background that doesn't encourage the mystical side of life, that's okay. They don't have to believe you. They don't have to understand you. You understand yourself, and you're getting more of an understanding of yourself and your abilities and your talents. I feel for some of you that is the devil that you've been kind of facing quite literally with this imagery here, is to not allow people's opinions of you to affect you. And it's easier said than done. I 100% get it. But I feel Spirit wants you to know that you're vibrating at a higher level, that those opinions, those comments are starting to fade away as they're losing their power over you, Capricorn. All right, tell me more, Spirit. This feels like an awakening. This feels like realization. This feels like you're coming to peace and terms with the people who will be with you as you grow into this higher vibration of yourself. And the people that will fade away, it's for a purpose. It's for a reason. What else do you want Capricorn to know about November, Spirit? Tell me more about November for Capricorn. Daydream. Nice. I wonder if some of you may have Pisces or Cancer in your chart, in your big three, maybe Cancer or Pisces moon, but what it says is, you will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. And may I point out that this is coming above the Hermit card. So some of you may have the gift of foresight. You may be clairvoyant, and you guys are diving deeper into that ability that you have. You guys are starting to predict things that you know are meant for you, that are going to happen for you through your visions. I do want to say, Capricorn, now is the time to dream. Now is the time to go further with your dreams, now that you've defeated the lower vibrational energies that tried to convince you that your dreams weren't real, that they couldn't happen, that you couldn't go down the path that is something they couldn't achieve for themselves. But Capricorn, with the daydreams, the fantasies, the visions that you're having for the life that you want to make, are visions sent to you by Spirit, by the divine, as almost sneak peeks of what you can have, of what's to come. And you can trust those visions, Capricorn. You can trust those daydreams that are happening. You have a vivid imagination. And for some of you, that imagination is going to help you down the line in your career, with your creative projects that you want to make into your life, to help create in your life. But for some, I wonder if you're going to have like a very memorable meditation session, a tarot reading that you do for yourself, that is going to lead to a major epiphany, a download that is so profound that, again, once you see it, it's not going to be unseen. You're not going to forget it. It's going to uplift you. And Spirit wants you to say that these things very much can happen for you, despite the discouragement you give for yourself, that you may still have that voice that ruminates in your head from time to time. Those are just things that are still being brought to your attention to address. For some of you, pay attention to your dreams. Have a dream journal. Write down your dreams as soon as you wake up, instead of looking at your phone to see what's going on Instagram or text messages you receive. Spirit's saying there's something in your dreams that is reoccurring, or that is being brought to your unconsciousness to be a part of your new download, of this new awakening, this new perspective that you're coming into, that is guiding you to make a choice, guiding you to put to practice and determination the thing that you still want, that you can manifest. Some of you even have the ability, my husband has this ability, actually. We've been talking about this recently, because he'll dream of something, and then the next day, the next couple of days, that symbol he saw actually makes its way, and it's random things. It's things that you would never expect to take note of, or certain conversations he dreams of having with people. It happens. So you guys may have that same ability, that you kind of you get these like forewarnings, or you get these messages from spirit, from God, from your angels, and then they happen. You have, I forget what it's called. I think it's oneromancy, but correct me if I'm wrong. Comment it below if you know. But Spirit wants to reiterate this gift that you have, this ability that you have, and to heed these daydreams, to heed these dreams you may be experiencing, because they're messages from Spirit about what to do in your situation in November, or how to set up for it, for what's to come during December, maybe during 2023, that will all unfold. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and get one more message from this deck here. And this will be a final message from Spirit. Anything else you need to know about November, what's unfolding in November, anything that confirms anything I've said, or something to add to the messages that I've been giving for you guys. So anything else that Capricorn needs to know about for November, in November, Spirit. Okay, nice. It says, at home on the inside. You are your own sanctuary, Capricorn. I feel a lot of you are discovering this, where you don't get the answers outside, where there may be deception, temptations on the outside. You have a sanctuary that you can always trust within yourself, within your wisdom, within your soul. And it says, inside you is a flame of light that remains unwavering during life's challenging experiences. This silently reassuring witness meets you each time you settle into yourself and step through the passage between breaths. There, you are met with your wise soul self. It takes hold of each challenge and uses it as fuel for your spiritual growth. Rest in the safety of this serenity. Do away with stabbing small memories that starve you of your faultlessness. Feel the all-encompassing love that flows through your soul into your heart with its life-affirming rays. This is what I was talking about with this Devil card energy. Anything, any memories, beliefs that still resurface when you're about to make big decisions, when you're about to have an idea, or you get this vision of what you want for yourself, and that voice within that discourages you, that doubts you. I do feel for some of you guys, this will be mirrored in the way people present themselves to you at this time, what they say to you. Spirit is guiding you of what's still meant to move forward with you, what's meant to evolve with you, and what you've already outgrown. But despite anything that you may experience throughout this month, you can always remember that you have your strong intuition, that light within you that you will always carry. I'm hearing that the church song, This Little Light of Mine, may mean something to you guys. You're always going to let it shine. And I think you're developing that trust within yourself in November that is going to pay off in profound ways. Because once you know your truth, once you're so comfortable with the truth of who you are and what is meant for you, nothing can shake you. Nothing can make you doubt yourself. Because you already know the purpose behind your actions, behind your intentions. And nothing can persuade you elsewise, Capricorn. And that's such a gift to have. Cherish it. Own it. Spirit is congratulating you. Spirit is very proud of you. Know that, Capricorn, as you go forward in November with whatever you experience. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it provided you with the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance that you've been searching for in regards to November and whatever may be happening in your life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Capricorn, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Capricorn.